Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good to Know channel. If you've ever felt bloated after eating, dealt with random fatigue, or just wondered why your digestion feels off no matter what you try, you're not alone. Today we're diving into what exactly improves gut health, how to build it, maintain it, and repair it the smart way. In this video, we'll cover prebiotics and postbiotics, why supplements should usually be a last resort, what leaky gut really is, and how it connects to pre and probiotics. We'll also explain Synbiotics and Postbiotics and break down two interesting supplements, Nattokinase and Lecithin, and when one might be more helpful than the other. No fluff, just the stuff that works. Quick favor guys before we jump in, if you're new here or haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow so that I can keep making this free no BS content for you. Thank you. Let's start by getting super clear on the basics, because these terms get thrown around a lot and understanding them makes everything else click. Probiotics are live beneficial bacteria that, when you get enough of them, can support your health, especially in your gut. Prebiotics are the non-digestible fibers and compounds in food that actually feed those good bacteria, helping them grow and thrive. Synbiotics are just the smart combo of both prebiotics and probiotics working together. And postbiotics are the helpful compounds and byproducts that the good bacteria produce after they eat those prebiotics, like short-chain fatty acids such as butyrate. Now, leaky gut, also called increased intestinal permeability, is when the tight junctions in your gut lining get a little loose or damaged. Instead of acting like a secure barrier, it starts letting undigested food particles, bacteria, or toxins slip into your bloodstream. That can trigger inflammation, fatigue, brain fog, skin issues, and a whole cascade of problems. The good news? Prebiotics and probiotics, when they actually reach your gut, help strengthen those tight junctions, feed the good bacteria, and support repair. Here's the catch though, and why supplements are usually a last resort. Most pre- and postbiotic supplements on the market today don't even make it past the stomach acid or the gut barrier effectively. They get broken down or never reach where they're supposed to work. So a lot of time, you're basically flushing money down the toilet. That's why I'm always saying food first is the way to go. Let's start with the elephant in the room, probiotics. A lot of us are wasting money on them. The industry is huge, but research shows three big mistakes most people make. First, it's getting the wrong strain. The generic digestive health blends rarely match what your body actually needs. Secondly, the dose is usually too low. Studies use 10 to 100 billion CFUs, which is colony filtration units, but many bottles have way less by the time you open them. Thirdly, timing and duration is key. Take them on an empty stomach 30 minutes before food and give them at least 8 weeks, not 30 days to start working. When probiotics do work, it's specific. For example, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, GG, for antibiotic-related diarrhea, Saccharomyces boulardii to shorten regular diarrhea, or certain bifidobacterium strains for IBS. But for most of us, food wins. Fermented foods are your gut's best friend. Think kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, real yogurt, natto, miso, or pickles with live cultures. They deliver trillions of diverse bacteria plus pre- and postbiotics in one package, and they cost a fraction of supplements. One head of cabbage makes jars of sauerkraut for pennies. Studies show they boost microbiome diversity fast and calm inflammation. Start slow if your gut is sensitive, 1 spoonful a day and work up. Now let's talk prebiotics, the fiber that feeds your good bacteria. If you can, aim for 30 different plant foods a week, like garlic, onion, asparagus, leeks, artichokes, dandelion greens, chicory root, apples, berries, oats, and legumes. These are absolute gold. Now if that's overload, just start off with 5 different plant foods a week and slowly build up. When your gut bacteria ferment these prebiotics, they create beneficial byproducts called postbiotics, like butyrate, which repair your gut lining, lower inflammation, and even support mood and metabolic health through the gut-brain axis. Synbiotics, the powerful combo of prebiotics and probiotics working together, happen naturally when you eat fermented foods alongside plenty of fiber-rich plants. Research shows this natural approach improves digestion, immunity, and metabolic health far more reliably than more isolated supplements. Diet-wise, think of Mediterranean or plant-heavy diets, which includes lots of colorful veggies, fruits, whole grains, olive oil, and omega-3s. Cut back on ultra-processed foods and artificial sweeteners, and if you notice gut issues, dairy and gluten may be a problem as well. These can disrupt your microbiome and increase leaky gut. Lifestyle matters just as much. Chronic stress tanks your gut. Try 10 minutes of daily meditation or deep breathing. Prioritize sleep. Poor sleep messes with your bacteria's rhythm, and stay hydrated. Move your body, but don't overdo intense exercise if it leaves you wiped out. Endurance stuff can deplete glutamine, the fuel your intestinal cells need, and ease up on hand sanitizers in super sterile environments. A little dirt and natural exposure actually builds resilience. For repair, especially leaky gut, glutamine from food, meat, dairy, nuts, or cabbage, or targeted support helps rebuild the lining. Butyrate from prebiotic fiber fuels the colon. Avoid emotional eating when stressed. It just feeds the wrong bacteria. Now, 2 supplements worth knowing about: Nattokinase and Lecithin. Nattokinase is a powerful enzyme produced during the fermentation of soybeans in natto by Bacillus subtilis bacteria. It's famous for breaking down fibrin, helping blood flow and heart health, but it also supports your gut. It acts like a bit of a probiotic by balancing gut bacteria, increasing beneficial strains, reducing inflammation, and even helping in colitis models by calming the immune response and protecting the barrier. Lecithin, usually from soy or sunflower, is mainly phosphatidylcholine, a phospholipid that's a key building block of your cell's membranes and the protective mucus layer in your intestines. In people with ulcerative colitis, that mucus layer is often low on phosphatidylcholine, so lecithin helps replenish it, reduces inflammation, improves the gut barrier, and eases symptoms. It also helps emulsify fats for better digestion. They're totally different. Nattokinase is a protein-digesting enzyme from fermented food with microbiome modulating and anti-inflammatory effects, while lecithin is a fat-based structural compound that physically strengthens your gut lining. They can complement each other beautifully. Nattokinase works on the microbial inflammatory side, lecithin on the physical barrier side. Consider nattokinase if you're dealing with chronic inflammation, poor circulation, or post-antibiotic recovery. Reach for lecithin or delayed-release phosphatidylcholine if you have ulcerative colitis, leaky gut symptoms, or fat digestion issues. Again, always talk to your doctor or healthcare practitioner first, especially if you're on blood thinners, as nattokinase can thin your blood. So your simple action plan: start with more fermented foods and 30 plants a week. Manage stress and sleep. Add targeted support only if needed. Small changes, guys, add up fast. What's one thing you're going to try this week? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If this video helped, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy, friends. Your gut and the rest of you will thank you.